Hi everybody, today I would like to tell you a short conversation between a man and a woman. Opinion. Number 1. The woman told the man she never took the bird because it was so inconvenient. The man wondered and he said it was relaxing and it was inexpensive too. The woman agreed with him. However, she said the subway were factor. Number 2, the man told the woman he didn't know what to do about Bob. The woman agreed with him and she said Bob's word wasn't very good, and she said they would have to talk to Bob. The man replied. The man replied, Bob might lose that job if he didn't improve. And number 3, the woman told the man this is a nice hotel, and she asked if he told that. The man agreed with her and he said it wasn't very big. However, he liked it. The woman replied, the beds were so comfortable, and she said she never had better service. Number 4, the man told the woman this was a nice city except for a cold weather. The woman replied she knew, and she said the snow were pretty. However, she preferred a warm climate. The man replied at least it wasn't raining. Number 5, the woman asked the man if he hadn't seen any good TV program lately. The man replied he never watched TV. It was boring. The woman agreed with him, and she said there really weren't many interesting or funny programs. Number 6, the man asked the woman what she hadn't thought of the private night lecture. The woman had thought it had been terribly interesting. The man agreed with her, and he said, and however, it had been a bit so long. Number 7, the woman asked the man how he liked his new job. The man replied it was difficult so far. However, he liked this. The woman was happy about that. She said that was good, and she said it was important to lose his work, his job. Number 8, the man asked the woman if she were having funny her Spanish class. The woman replied no, and she said she didn't like it. It was too easy. The man agreed with her, and he said she could sign up to harder class. The following semester. Number 9, the woman asked the man she had seen Bill lately. The man replied no, and he said Bill were almost never there, and he didn't do any work when he worked. The woman agreed with him, and she said And she said, Bill, and she said, Bill always thought, sit day, what a lazy guy. Number 10. The man told the woman this picture were delicious. The woman wondered it were good, and she said it was terrible. The man was surprised at that, and he asked if it were too greasy for her.